Now, we all know how this Tinder experiment's gonna work, but for entertainment purposes, let's just check it out. So today, we're gonna be reacting to a Tinder experiment where an 18-year-old woman tries to be a man on Tinder, and we're starting right now.
Rim low on my fitted, dreams has always been vivid. I'm just trying to go get it, catch me right around and I'm ignorant, I'm just rolling.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
Yes, I'm doing very well. I told you that I was going to have an experiment for you. Are you ready? Are you feeling nervous?
All right, I'm ready. I'm excited. I guess I'm excited.
Let me first ask you, have you ever been on the dating app Tinder before?
Yes.
Okay, so how was it? As a woman, did you get lots of matches? Did lots of men try and talk to you?
Yes. Yes, lots of men.
What I want to do today is I want to swap your gender. I want to see what it's like if a woman is put into the shoes of a man. So I'm going to send you a couple of photos of myself, and I want you to create a dating profile as a man. And I want you to see if you can get a woman to go on a date with you. I want you to chat up women, and I want you to report back to me what your experience is like as a man on this dating app. So when you first hear the experiment, what are you thinking? What's coming to mind?
If I'm going to put your pictures, I mean, your looks are good, you're attractive, so that will be easy, like, to match with women, because they will
You think it'll be
instantly
easy?
look at that. Yeah,
She thinks that it's gonna be easy. Boy, is she in for a rude awakening.
because of your looks.
I like that we've got an experiment and you've got a hypothesis which says that you're going to get a lot of matches based on my appearance. I promise I'll send you some good photos of myself, or at least I'll try and find some. I don't take
Let
particularly
me
good
ask
photos.
you something. Do you have one without a shirt or something?
First red flag. Women don't want to see a picture of you without your shirt on. But if you have a good body, the way you sneak it in is you take a picture of you on the beach without your shirt on.
I'm so damn confused.
Basically, what I'm saying is don't make it obvious that you're trying to show off your body. So if you surfing, you obviously gonna have your shirt off, or you at the beach, that makes sense. But if you just posing, or you just got a selfie of you flexing, it's gonna come off as douchey. And
Nobody wants to see that.
Just kidding.
I feel like she wasn't kidding.
I don't think that you're going to get that many matches. I think that you're going to struggle. I'm not doing any false humility. I understand. I'm reasonably okay to look at. I'm probably above average. But I think that you're still going to find a lot of difficulty. I'm going to give you, let's say, a week's time. I want you to try and match with as many women as possible.
Okay, this will be fun.
Comment down below the amount of matches you think she's gonna get. The person that gets the closest, I'm gonna send them a free "I'm ugly, what's your excuse" t-shirt.
I don't think that she realizes how difficult this is going to be. The next step is I need to find some photos to send her. I have no idea what people put on their Tinder photos, but I'm not going to do a topless shot.
If you're not sure what pictures to put on Tinder, I made a 3-minute video on how to double your Tinder matches. So check that out after this video's over.
I don't think I have a topless shot. Okay, so I think I've chosen the 3 photos that I want to send her. I'll show you. I've got this one that seems pretty standard. It's just a photo of me looking at a camera. I chose this one's from a few years ago on a boat cruise that I took. And this one is kind of just to troll her a little bit, make it a little bit harder.
Troll her or make it impossible. That picture to me makes you look like a Satanist. And that's not something a lot of girls are into. But what's the story on that picture?
It's from a community dance project that I did a couple of years ago, but it's a pretty strange photo. So I think she'll have fun trying to explain that one to potential matches. All right, I'll just send them through to her now. Good luck.
All right, let the fun begin.
So I just talked to Alexander, and he basically wants me to be a man and to go on Tinder and to get some girls to go on a date with me, but with his pictures. Now I'm just thinking about the story I need to invent. I want to prepare a few points just for the conversation to be more natural. I want to be very direct, but also smooth in the approach.
Wait, say smooth for me again?
Smooth in the approach.
Yeah, daddy likes that.
Bro, she's 18.
I told you already. She old enough to cross the street. She old enough to get hit. R. Kelly.
So yeah, let's see how this goes. So I already put his pictures on Tinder and I invented some bio, just some simple stuff. Hi, my name is Alex. I live and work in Lisbon as a psychologist, looking for a nice lady to develop a meaningful relationship with and enjoy the pleasures of life.
That bio screams boring and friend zone.
It's simple, it's good, and yeah, there we go. I'm going to start doing some matches. This is day 3 of Tinder operation, and it's going well. On the first day, we only got 5 matches, and I was stressing out. I was just like, this is going to be much harder than what I was thinking. I mean, I thought this was going to be like easy peasy, okay.
We told you, you didn't listen.
I'm going to text these women, and these women are going to want to go on a date with me, and I'm going to match a lot, and that didn't happen. On the group of 5, there was one that was like really gorgeous. Another one that I don't know why the hell did she match with me. I mean, the whole conversation was just pure pain, pure agony. She was like answering with 2 or 3 words in each message, and I was like, why? Stop this! Stop!
Aw, you mad?
I asked her if she wanted to go on a date with me. She was lucky that I asked her because she was being literally like pain.
She was lucky that you asked her on a date? Ooh, females are not gonna like that response.
I asked if she wanted to go on a date with me, and she was like, no, but thanks.
Got him! Got him!
Get the hell out of here. I mean, it was just like, why? Day 2, I was blown away. I mean, I was like, oh, this is it. This is the real deal. We got more 28 matches. 28, it's a lot. Let's be honest here. On average, those women were not that good looking.
Wait, why are you swiping right on females that are not attractive? Keep that same energy that you had when you was a female swiping right on guys.
I'm not being selective.
Show us some of those matches. I bet you got a whole bunch of fat girls in there.
Fat need love too, Craig.
And I think that's a problem here. I'm just swiping like a maniac and see what I can get.
That's a big problem because the Tinder algorithm doesn't like when you swipe right on everybody. She's gonna basically destroy her chances of being seen by more females.
I don't think I should do that anymore. I want to try a different approach. I want to be more selective, and I'm going to try to think more like a man. Let me try to pick and swipe the most beautiful women that appear. I want the more attractive ones. And I want to see that if I'm not that selective, can I get as many matches? So here's the Tinder accounts. I don't know exactly what this is, but this is like, I think there are a lot of women that are liking me. This is like has 17.5 here. I don't know what that is. But yeah, here's the chat. Here are all the women I've been texting. I just want to go like with very gorgeous ones, and I just want to see if I can match with them. So I think this one is very agreeable. I think this one too. I'm going to put a like on her, and it's a match. Good. I'm going to text her saying hi. How are you?
That ain't gonna work. That opener's boring as fuck.
And let's continue. Julie, I think this Julie is very gorgeous too. This one, very gorgeous. Oh, this one is interesting. It's like a booty pic. I don't know why. We have some more skin. So yeah, let's just put a like on this one too. And it's a match. I'm being more selective. I mean, this is going well. So I'm going to keep this, and I want to see what happens by the end of the day.
She thinks it's going well because she's getting matches. But most of these girls aren't going out on a date with her. And she's gonna learn that real soon.
So this is day 5. And at this point, I am not motivated. I am not happy with the results. On day 3, I got 13 matches. Yesterday I got 1, and today I got 1. In the beginning, I had lots of matches, but I wasn't actually being selective. And let's be honest here, I was matching with women that were not that attractive. I was getting like women on mid-30s higher. What amazed me wasn't this decrease of matches, was actually the replying. I mean, how can I get these women to go on a date with me if they don't even reply to me?
They ain't replying to you because you ain't got no game. See, on Tinder, you gotta have looks and game. Looks first, but if you corny, when you start texting them, it's gonna show.
I was so confused. I mean, if we match, why aren't we talking? I matched with so many and I got no response. I saw a lot of like Instagram stuff, follow me on Instagram, and I didn't thought this would happen. I didn't thought I would match and they wouldn't reply. From what I talked to my friends and maybe myself, that doesn't happen if I matched. Like, the man doesn't reply to me. Like, that doesn't happen. If I compare an experience that a woman has on a dating app and that a man has on a dating app, it's much different. And it's weird that I struggle so much, and that if I change like the picture to a woman, I don't struggle at all. I didn't thought this would be like this, because I find Alex, in terms of looks, good looking and interesting. I put he was a damn psychologist. That's super interesting. I don't know if people get depressed after being on a dating app, but I don't know. I just feel like down at this point. I don't know why I feel down. It's not even me. This is not very healthy.
Yo, MGTOW, I think I got a female supporter over here.
Is it? There are maybe some psychological effects from this whole thing. I mean, I'm down now, and it's not even my damn picture and my damn life, but I'm down. I really thought I would get a better response. I mean, I just don't know. I thought this was going to be more easy. Like, oh, I really wasn't expecting this. I don't want to do this again.
You giving up already? You ain't even have a woman flake on a date yet.
Alright guys, it has been a week since I gave Sada this Tinder challenge experiment. I have no idea if it's been a failure or a success.
Yes, you do. All of us knew she was gonna fail. She was doomed from the start. With that Satan picture that you sent her.
But I'm going to call her now and we'll find out what the result is. Hey Sada, I am very curious to hear how you got on. Have you had a good week or a bad week with Tinder? Was it a success or a failure?
I think it was a failure. I had like lots of expectations on what would go on and what would like happen, and it was like the complete opposite. In terms of matching, I got some success, but then the replying was a nightmare. I just think it's a little bit difficult for me to invite them to go on a date with me if they don't even reply. And this happened like a lot.
Okay, so we've got Lua. Hi Lua, you write, and you got no reply.
I told you, she ain't got no game. She ain't put no effort into her first message, so she got left on red probably a bunch of times.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know why she matched with me. This is my brain. My brain is like, why the hell did you match if you're not going to reply? Thanks. It's weird to me. This whole thing is weird because guys don't do this on dating apps. They just don't stop replying. They don't do that. Like, they don't ghost. And it's weird that women do that so often.
You know how you said at the beginning that it was easier to get matches and then it was difficult to get replies or as many matches? I hate to burst your bubble as well, but when you first create a Tinder algorithm, when you first create a Tinder account, the algorithm pushes your new account into lots of different people's faces so that you can get a bunch more matches. So that initially you get that dopamine hit that says, wow, this app really, really works. And it hooks you in thinking, ah, yes, this is good. And so lots of people don't realize that. They think, oh, I had success at one point, but it was just at the beginning. Once the Tinder algorithm starts to assign you like a hidden value, then you start to get matches according to your actual kind of desirability on the app. And it starts to go way, way, way down.
This guy gets it. And the problem was, when she started swiping right on everybody, she destroyed her Tinder score. So, as the experiment went on, she got worse results.
So even that initial success that you got on the app, that wasn't really due to anything. That was completely artificial.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because today I got 0 matches. Yesterday 1. The other day 1, and I just feel like Tinder is just unfair as hell. This is all very weird reality. And maybe I was like ignorant. I didn't know this was like this. I just feel sorry for like guys and stuff. Like, no, I don't think this is good for anyone, really.
Let me ask you this. When you began the experiment, did you think that you would have a bit of an edge being a woman and thinking, I know what women are looking for. I'm going to be able to talk to them in like an easy way. Were you confident going in that you'd have the skills to be able to make these women attracted to you?
Yeah, I was like, I know what they want to hear. I know what they want. I was so confident. I was so confident. I was like, I know what they want. I know what they want to hear. I'm going with some pretty good messages and it's going to work out. But it didn't. I'm so confused. I don't know. I don't know about anything anymore. I was with a woman mindset. I thought what happens to a woman in a dating app would actually happen to a man. I was like, meaningful relationship. Not even a damn meaningful relationship these women want. What? My friends can tell me the experience, but we can't really feel the whole thing. We can feel a little bit. We have empathy, of course, but once we are actually in the situation, it's much different and we can actually feel maybe what some guys feel, and it's not good. It's not a good experience. For me, it's very good to go through this, really, because I'm just expanding my awareness of everything.
Would you encourage other women to do this experiment, to just try creating a male dating profile on Tinder just to see what it's like? Do you think that would be a valuable experience for women to go through?
Of course. Of course, absolutely. They should feel this. They should know, like, this is just to see, just to not ghost, just to stop some actions. Maybe this will make them act a little bit different in some other context. I will probably on my own just say to my friends, oh, why don't you do this? Just for a day or two, just see what happens.
Thank you to Sada for her contribution to this experiment. And thank you to all of the women who watch this channel, taking the time to empathize with the difficulties that men face in the dating market, understanding things from the male point of view. In the final tally, she actually convinced 7 women to go on dates with her, and even though she was disappointed with that result, that was actually more than I would have predicted. I think that her disappointment reflects the vastly different expectations each gender has for success in the dating market.
I was gonna say the same thing. For her to convince 7 girls to go on a date with her is not bad. But guess what? Out of those 7 girls that want to go on a date with you, you probably getting 1 that's gonna go on a date with you. The other 6 or 5 are flaking. So, anyways, if you like this video, the video you're gonna want to watch next is the Tinder Gold Digger experiment. That's all I got for you guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'm out.